I think Adidas has finally done it. We have a pair that I saw instantly. I was like, okay, this might be good. And so I ordered a pair, got them. So I feel like this is almost like what I've been searching for quite a while now. So this is called the Adidas FlowBoost. Look at this midsole. It is just massive. The massive stack of light boost on here. And it's done in such a good way. It's so incredibly light. You do have like strips of the rubber on the bottom. I like that it is the gum sole color. And then I like that it wraps up the back as well. The upper is fairly simplistic. You do have just a regular tongue on here as well. It's very light though. It's a super lightweight upper. And the fact that this shoe is $110 at retail, it's a pretty promising pair to give a try. So those that are newer here, you might know that I've been a huge fan of the Adidas Ultra Boost since the original inception of the shoe. In fact, many years later, you know, I've literally tried like every model of the Adidas Ultra Boost. So I'm still chasing a pair from Adidas that has like a really nice, comfortable feel. There's a couple pairs that I've tried recently that are pretty good. The Ruku is a pretty nice pair as well. It has a really huge stack of foam on it, but it's a little bit heavier and it has a little bit more of a rocker profile. All in all, it's almost perfect. Like, it's pretty solid. Then you have the Adistar 3 that I've talked about a lot. That is amazingly comfortable as well. Nice squish on there, but it is a kind of a more runner-specific shoe, which is not a fault. It's a really good shoe at a $130 price point. But this model being at $110, I like the craziness of this midsole. It's very angular, but it's also very flat, and it reminds me of, if you guys remember, the Adidas Pure Boost, which actually came out before the Ultra Boost. It was one of those shoes that the very first time I tried on a pair of those, I was like, this is insane. Like, it was so soft and squishy with the Boost material back then. It was like straight Boost, like, as well. Like, if you didn't have an insole, so it was like literally like you're riding on the midsole, which is something that back then, like, it was never really a thing that you saw. There was all sorts of different things that were out there, but that wasn't one of them. But anyway, you fast forward today, and I tried these on. I was like, dude, massive amounts of cushion in the midsole, very comfortable. But cautionary note, they do run big. So I got a 9.5. I'm normally a 9.5. I would probably go down to a size 9 in these because they just run a little bit too big for me. But incredible feeling on feet. The forefoot squish is pretty good in here as well, because you can see how big the stack of foam is. But the heel squish is nice, and I like that it's a wide enough base where you don't feel like you're going to wobble around too much. I mean, it's something that's kind of important when you have like a high stack of cushion. You want to make sure that the width on the heel is a little bit bigger, which is why I feel like we finally got something that we've been looking for, because, you know, Adidas has like the Lightstrike Pro running sneakers out there, which are incredible. They're very good for runners as well, obviously. But from the casual perspective, and I'm talking about the Strongs and, you know, the Adizero line and stuff like that, they're just a little too narrow in the heel because it's made to go forward. It's not made necessarily to wobble back and forth. So the width of the shoe is very small, and I like that you have options like this that are like wider and made more for lifestyle. This is not going to be the performance running sneaker that you're going to go crazy on. I love the fact that this is super light though and has a detached tongue. Also a big plus there. Let me get into some words of what Adidas says about this product though, for your guys' sake and for mine. So again, it's called the FlowBoost. It's $110. It's odd because the recommendations say I should get these in a size 10, and I'm telling you guys that I should get them in a size 9. So it's kind of confusing, but in my opinion, they do run a little bit big. It says sporty and lightweight, casual shoes made in part with recycled material. Sleek design meets unparalleled comfort. These Adidas FlowBoost shoes have an eye-catching textile and synthetic mesh upper that pairs well with everything from jeans to tights to cargo shorts. The Light Boost midsole provides energy return with every step, whether you're exploring the city or having friends over for dinner on the patio. Lace up and take on the day in modern, effortless style. It does have these available in 3 different colorways. You have a triple white, a triple black, and then the white and black colorway, which is the one that I got with the gum outsole. So just quickly, pros about the shoe. Again, it's very lightweight. The width of the shoe is very wide. The comfort of the Light Boost is very good. Like, you get some of the other stuff out there from Light Boost and it's not very squishy feeling underfoot. This one feels really good under feet and very soft. The detached tongue is nice as well, and the shoe is fairly breathable overall. Nice traction on the outsole as well, and the price point being $110 is kind of a solid deal in my opinion. The cons, in my opinion, is the upper is very cheap. Like, it's like a textile mesh upper, but it does kind of lose its shape a little bit here and there, which I don't really love that. You do have extra fused material for the lace holes, which is nice, and then fused on 3 straps on the outside of the shoe. Looks nice, kind of blends in there. But overall, the upper is fairly cheap. Very minimal padding on the heel as well. And then the tongue is kind of minimally padded also. But they do feel nice. The only thing is I wish it was semi-gusseted because the tongue shifts around a little bit too much left to right. For me, I don't always love that, as you guys know. I like it when it's a little bit fixed, but I also do like the detached tongue, and I always prefer it over like an attached or a sock-like fit. You do have a fused line up the heel of the shoe here as well, but you can see from the heel materials, it lacks structure here. It kind of just flip-flops around, and I don't love that. Like, it just needs a little bit more structure. It's kind of an odd thing for me to call out, but I mean, it's a very simplistic upper, if you will, but it's done kind of cheaply. And usually Adidas has some really nice, you know, overlays on their uppers and stuff, but I do appreciate the fact that it is simplistic because it makes these super lightweight. So, you know, pros and cons to it. Also, the midsole sculpting is nice, and I like that you have kind of a double layer of the boost, as you could see, got kind of like a little line in the middle. It looks kind of cool. It feels like you could color that in and maybe make it look extra cool. But overall, I think that this is quite a treat to put on. And I'm very impressed with the $110 price point. If you guys want to see a comparison video between these and the Adistar 3s, which are both very, very comfortable, maybe I could throw in the Explorer Boost and some other things in there that are kind of more the max cushion casual side of things, stuff from Adidas. I will try to work on that video for you guys later. If you guys are interested, just drop a comment, let me know. But appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. If you guys want to buy a pair of them, link in the description. $110 over at Adidas website. Feels nice on feet. Again, sizing was the only thing that is confusing to me. If you get a pair, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what size you went with and if it worked for you. We'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Have a good rest of the day. Hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more content soon. All right, peace guys.